Hey guys, welcome back to Hope70's Talk. I am on location at Budds Creek for the Mid-Atlantic Super Series, and I've got my buddy Robert here. Thank you for taking the time to be on here. I know how busy you are doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
But I got some questions for you.
Sure.
First question is, how did you get involved to drag racing?
Drag races started pretty much about 2 months old. First event I ever went to was Columbus, Ohio with my dad. My dad ran Modified Production at F Modified Production 68 Camaro called Minnie Mouse. He ran that for a really long time. Eventually rolled into the station wagon that we do run in Super Gas now. And it's pretty much been going to the racetrack my whole entire life, from being born into racing to spending summers at the Summer Nationals. I joke with people, I said our family vacations were based around whatever race was going on, and if there was a place to go to afterwards, that's where we would go to. But yeah, my dad has been doing it for over 60 years or so.
Oh, wow.
He's my hero. He's my, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
Let it out, man. Let it out. Let it out.
But yeah, I mean, I don't make it past down the racetrack without him being there by my side. So, he's the guy who's taught me a lot. We argue like cats and dogs sometimes, but couldn't do it without him. So, but yeah, I've been doing it since let's say 22 years now. So yeah.
I love the emotion with that. I really do. I love that. The next question for you is, what is the Mid-Atlantic Super Series all about?
So the Mid-Atlantic Super Series is a group of gentlemen that started this back in the 1980s by the name of Tony Gambardella, Dave Bishop, Dave Lay. These gentlemen forged basically a series together for guys to be able to race when they're not running the NHRA series or the IHRA series or so. And it gives them an additional avenue for them to race, to get additional seat time, especially with the tracks that are disappearing here and there.
Yeah.
I live 35 minutes south of Acco Dragway. We lost Acco about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Which really has put a burden on a lot of people and where they travel and things like that. So it's been a struggle to go to different places. We're thankful Royce and his team have welcomed us here for this event. We hoped there was going to be a little more cars or so, but those three gentlemen forged the Mid-Atlantic Series into where it is. Continued on for a little bit. Dave Bishop turned it over to a gentleman named Tom Boyle. Tony Gambardella turned it over to a gentleman named Pete Luciano. And then I started doing this in 2011. So this will be my 16th year of running the series. Dave Lay retired after Acco closed up, so I took over his series. So we kind of merged it all together to try to give a good package to the racetracks so that, they're making money, they keep the gates open, they keep the lights on, and they give us an avenue and a place to race. And, that's really what it comes down to. It's a place to race for these guys. And, it's moving forward, but we definitely could not do it without those gentlemen forging where we're at today. So
yeah, that's incredible. Thank you for sharing that. And then my last question for you is, what goes into being a promoter?
Oh boy, that's a loaded question. It's you have to learn as being a promoter. You're not going to make everybody happy.
Right.
You wish by the end of the day, 95, 96% of people are happy when they go out. Rather it be, the facilities that we're going to or so, or the, dinners that we do on, Saturday nights for all the racers, stuff that, most of the guys are appreciative of things. Do we make mistakes? Of course we do. Yeah. Everybody does. That's part of the plan. I mean, it's just, we make mistakes. We unfortunately some people take it to heart more than others. And, unfortunately we've lost some racers because of, the fact is that they don't want to support this, but, it's a shame, but, we forge on and, it's just offering, like I said, offering an opportunity for guys to go somewhere to race when they want to, get some additional seat time to go race, where they can, offer a decent payout for them, so, I mean, if, it's a love. It's a, I don't make money off this. I mean, I do it for the love of the sport. I do it for like I said, being in drag racing all my life.
Yeah.
And stuff. So that's you know, I hope Royce invites us back for next year. I hope we get a little more cars next year.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we double it up with the Lucas race to try to help people with the tow. That's what I heard from the most people that are my locals, is that it took me 5 hours, it took me 6 hours to get down here because of traffic on 301 or 95. So if we can hopefully team up and do something different. We'll see. Hopefully Royce wants us back. So Royce, if you watch this, please come and bring us back. So
I think he'll want you back. I definitely think he'll want you back. But thank you for taking the time. Like, I know how busy you are, but I do want to say while we're on here though that I mean, it is a smaller event, but I think you're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
I think you're doing a really good job. Like, I've been kind of watching all kind of stuff, and I think you're doing a tremendous job. I know you've got a lot on your shoulders, and I do think that like you're a huge inspiration to everybody, including myself. We just met this weekend, but obviously we've been talking for a while, and I can't thank you enough for bringing me on to help with this too. And but yeah, so thank you for what you do. I know it's a lot of hard work, and I know you don't get paid for it, which makes it even better.
Well, we have an amazing team. We have an amazing team. I mean, it's flipped over ever so often or so, but I mean, we've had an amazing team. I have Dana Nahill, who helps me out a bunch where it was. Dave Nahill, her husband, helps out a bunch where it was at any of my races. And there are people that chip in and help out, and and it's just like anything else. You can't do it without a team,
right?
I wish I could do it all myself where it was, but I would be even more exhausted than I already am. So, but yeah.
No, I get it, but I think you're doing a phenomenal job. So definitely. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're doing a great job, and thank you. I know how busy you are, so I'm gonna let you go. But thank you for taking the time to interview with me. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to this interview, and I'm hoping to get a couple more interviews right here. But that, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Love you.